Very good morning, student. Today we are going to cover a topic that is routing algorithm from unit number 4. Routing algorithm, basically algorithm which perform the process of routing. In order to transfer the packet from source to destination, the network layer must determine the best route through which packet can be transmitted. The ultimate goal of computer network is to transfer the data. In order to transfer the data, you need some algorithm which can decide the best path for the transfer of the data, and it comes under the domain of routing algorithm. So basically virtual circuit is being created where the main job is to transfer the data. So routing is the process of forwarding the packet from source to destination, but the best route to send the packet is determined by the routing algorithm. So routing and the routing algorithm both are different. Routing is a process which is done by the algorithm, and those algorithms are known as routing algorithm. There are two types of routing algorithm: adaptive and non-adaptive algorithm. Adaptive routing algorithm, basically also known as dynamic routing algorithm. Dynamic means something happens there, something automatically they adopt some criteria. This algorithm makes a routing decision based on the topology and the network traffic. As topology means the physical configuration of the system, and the network traffic as usual, the traffic of the network. So the main parameter of this algorithm are the hop count, distance, and estimated transmit time. Adaptive routing algorithm basically adapt according to the situation of the network. It can be your topology, it can be your network traffic, and the performance parameter for analyzing the routing algorithms are hop count, distance between the source and destination, and estimated transmission time. Non-adaptive algorithm. The second category of algorithm is non-adaptive. Non-adaptive is also known as static routing algorithm, where something is static, nothing dynamic is being performed, and non-adaptive decisions, non-adaptive algorithm is not smart enough as compared to adaptive, and therefore it is not able to take decision based on the network traffics and the topology. In RGPV examination, there is a probability that it can ask write the difference between adaptive routing algorithm and non-adaptive routing algorithm. So let's complete this topic. Definition, as we have already covered uses. Second point, that is uses. Adaptive routing algorithm is used by dynamic routing, while non-adaptive is used by static routing. Routing can be static and can be dynamic. So for the adaptive routing, dynamic algorithm is used, and for the non-adaptive, static algorithm is used. Routing decisions are based on topology and the network traffic. And while adaptive, in non-adaptive, a table is used which is manually created by the user, that is static table. Because static table, why we are using static table? Static table means nothing is dynamic, all the data is manually maintained by the systems or the user. Categorization, the types of routing algorithms are centralized, isolation, and the distributed algorithm. There are also subcategories of routing algorithms. The adaptive routing algorithms, these are centralized algorithm, isolation, and the distributed algorithm. The types of non-adaptive routing algorithm are flooding and the random walk. This is the types of the algorithm. Complexity, adaptive algorithms are more complex, while non-adaptive are simple. Why? Because some dynamic decisions has to be taken. Therefore, in order to maintain the dynamic consistency of the routing process, it's very obvious that adaptive algorithm has to maintain so many parameters in order to ensure its consistency. While non-adaptive, if some parameters changes, we just make updations in our static table. So today's topic that we have covered is the routing algorithm. Topic, routing algorithm. What is basically the routing algorithm? Why we are using? The types of routing algorithm. What is dynamic routing algorithm? What is static routing algorithm? What is adaptive and what is non-adaptive algorithms? The difference between the adaptive and non-adaptive algorithm. Thank you.